Hi Year 11s, welcome to your lesson. I will be here virtually. Today you will be going over the longest path algorithm. So I'm going to do 2 examples and then I will give you some questions to do in the textbook. So let's have a look. If we have a look at this network here, you can see that it has a start up here and a finish down here. And the first step you need to do is label the starting node with a 0, like you can see right here. Step 2 is you then find an unlabeled node that is only accessible from the labeled nodes, and you label it with the maximum possible length. And then we keep repeating this until we get to the finishing node. So if I'm looking here, I can see that this node and this node here are the only ones that come off of our starting node. So these are the ones that I'm going to label. So this one here will become 7 because 0 plus 7 is 7. And here 0 plus 4 is equal to 4. All right, so then I'm going to the next lot of accessible nodes from our labeled nodes, which will be these 3 along the diagonal here. So I am going to add them up. So here 7 plus 5 is 12. Now with this 9 here, I have 2 choices. So I have 4 plus 4, which would give me 8, or I have 7 plus 2, which would give me 9. And remember, we're finding the longest path, so we want the largest value. So we've put the 9 here, and then 4 plus 2 is 6. And then we go to our next lot of unlabeled nodes, which will be these 2 here, which will, again, we'll have 2 choices for both of them. So here I'll have 12 plus 1, which will give me 13, or 9 plus 8, which will give me 17. So I would go with the 17. And here I've got 6 plus 4, which would give me 10, or 9 plus 3, which would give me the larger value of 12. And then I finally get to my finishing node, and again I've got 2 choices. So I've got 17 plus 6, or 12 plus 5, and it will be 17 plus 6, which will give me a value of 23. So that means that the longest path in this network is 23, whatever the units are. And then your final step is to backtrack through the nodes to find what the longest path is. So if I'm looking at 23, is 23 take 5 12? No, it's not, but 23 take 6 is 17. So this would be the path I take. Then I'm looking, 17 take 1 is not 12, but 17 take 8 is 9. 9 take 2 is 7, and 7 take 7 is 0. So this would be the path. All right, pretty straightforward. We will do one more example and then it'll be over to you. All right, so this is our network. It hasn't got a start and a finish, but it wants us to get from A to G. So really that makes this one our start and this one our finish. So remember, first step is to put a 0. Then we're going to look at the nodes coming off. So I've got B here, which would become a 9. And then the other node coming directly off is D, which would be an 8. Now when I get to node C, I have 3 choices. So I have 9 plus 3, 0 plus 11, or 8 plus 5. And 8 plus 5 is going to give us the largest value. Then I have node E, which has 2 arcs coming into it. So I've got 9 plus 6, or 13 plus 2, and they would both give me 15. So that one's easy. Then I'm going to F. Again, I've got 2 arcs coming in. So I've got 13 plus 7, which would give me 20, or 8 plus 9 for 17. So I'm going to go with the larger value of 20. And then I'm finally at G, which is my finishing node, and I've got 3 choices. So 15 plus 5, 13 plus 10, or 20 plus 4. And 20 plus 4 will give us 24. So we know that the longest path will have a length of 24. And then our final step is to do the backtracking. So 24 take 4 is 20, 20 take 7 is 13, 13 take 5 is 8, 8 take 8 is 0. So this here would be our longest path. Easy breezy. All right, so I would like you guys to do question 1 to 4 in the textbook. It is on page 423. Feel free to email me if you have any questions. Bye.